Hello, my name's Louisa from Get Creative in Brighton, and this is
Emily.
In the past few videos we've been showing you how to make Easter gifts and puppets from our little craft making boxes. And today we're going to show you how to make
Wooden spoon puppets.
wooden spoon puppets. So if you haven't got one of these craft boxes, it doesn't matter, because you can find most of these things in and around your house, can't you, Emily?
Yeah.
But you will have to ask your grown-up if they've got a wooden spoon. Ask them very nicely, they might have a spare one. We've got some lovely miniature ones here today. These ones here, and you see. So we're going to make our wooden spoon puppets from these miniature wooden spoons. So first of all, get your wooden spoon and then have a little look at it. Now, what's missing? What do we need in order to turn this into somebody? Clothes. Clothes would be a good idea. We can start with clothes. So in order to start with clothes, we're going to need a piece of material. Emily, you've got a pile of material there. Do you want to take them out? You can show everybody your pile of materials. And I'm going to take a piece of material from my side. So what are you going to... Oh, you've got a choice of yellow.
Cows. Sheep. Horses. Chickens. Silver.
Nice.
Or white.
Lovely. Which one do you want to go for?
I would go for this one.
You're going for a sort of creamy colour. She's going for a sort of cream silk. And I think I'm going to go, just to make mine different, I'm going to go for this patterned one here, I think. So you get your piece of material, you get your spoon. In the piece of material here, you need to make a little hole in the middle. Can you see? In my craft packs, you would have already seen that there's a little hole. But if you haven't got one of my craft packs, ask your grown-up again if they can just snip a tiny hole. To do that, they fold the material in half and again into what makes half and again makes into quarters and snip a tiny bit there. And then that will be plonk in the middle. And then you do what Emily's done and you push your spoon through.
It's not staying.
Like that. It doesn't have to stay. So we're going to need something to make it stay. What can we use to make it stay? I gave you something earlier down there. Something that's a bit bendy, a bit twisty.
Oh, pipe cleaner.
Pipe cleaner. Get yourself a pipe cleaner. In your pack, you will see that I've given you half a pipe cleaner. So a long pipe cleaner is that length there, and I've given you half a pipe cleaner. You could use yeah, that's perfect. You could use the big long one, but it's probably a bit of a waste because you could get 2 arms out of that. So cut it in half. You've got 1/2 of a pipe cleaner there, and then turn your wooden spoon upside down. There he goes, lost his head. Oh, I can't see a thing. Help me, help me.
Wait, which way does it go?
That's fine. That's fine. Like that. That's it. Okay.
Remember, like this.
That way round. So the material's not that way round. It's where the flat of the spoon is. The flat of the spoon's there. The material just sits nicely on top. Get your pipe cleaner. Get it kind of in the middle, slightly more to one side, and wrap it round so that you have 2 even arms, or evenish, as even as you can get them. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely fine. Yeah. Then feel the ends, Emily. Feel the ends of the pipe cleaners.
Oh, a bit spiky.
Bit spiky. This is my trick. I usually just turn them over very slightly, little tiny bend like so. So you bend it in, and it also acts as a little hand, and on the other side. So now your pipe cleaner has 2 little hands on the end, and also it is not spiky anymore. Are you okay with that? You done that? Great. Now you're going to turn it over again. Okay. And you have the head back. And you can't see the arms at all. So we're going to have to make sure that we can see the arms. Right. So to make sure we can see the arms, you need to just scrunch up or fold, depends what kind of look you're going for. You can be a proper fashion designer with this. So you can scrunch up the material like that, or you could do some nice little folds, neat pleats going up the side if you want to be really snazzy with your design. I quite like the scrunched up look, but you know, we're all different. So there we are, how's yours? Got it like that? Lovely. It could be short sleeved or long sleeved. And there you go, if you hold it in the middle, it actually already looks a lot like a dress. So, you're going to need something. That's lovely. Really nice.
Wooden spoons go wrong way.
It doesn't matter. That's fine. Wooden spoon could be that way. That's fine. So you're going to need something to nip in the waist to make it look as though there is a body there. So, what could we use?
A new one?
You could use a loom band. I hadn't thought of that you could use a loom band, you could use an elastic band, you could use a hair bubble, you could use a piece of material or ribbon. You've got some ribbon there, so you just find a piece of material, piece of ribbon, and I use this one. I quite like this colour with this, and then you tie it around the middle and tie it at the back and give it a good pull, eek, like that. I'm going to tie mine in a bow because mine's just about long enough for a bow. And you can make it as long as you like. You can have a really beautiful bow on the back. You could make this look like a kimono, a Japanese kimono. That would be rather lovely as well. So you can have a thick belt or a thin belt. You could have a pretty ribbon. My piece of material, because it's quite stretchy, it's sort of jersey material, unfortunately it doesn't make a very beautiful bow at the back, but you get the idea. It probably would look a bit better, mine one maybe, if I used an actual ribbon that could make a really pretty big bow, because I like bows. I'm a big fan of bows. Do you like bows, Emily?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like bows.
Especially on shoes.
Especially on shoes. Bows on shoes, nice. What about JoJo bows? Do you like those?
No.
Not really, no, not a big fan of those. I quite like seeing a bow in her hair sometimes. That's a better bow, look at that, that's a better bow. And turn it round. How are you getting on? She's still bowing. I'll let you bow for a bit longer. And there we go. So can you see I've got quite a nice little dress here. Now, you could choose whether that's the front or whether that's the front. I was going to use that as the front, but you know, you could do it with the bow at the front instead. Yeah. Do you want a hand?
Yeah.
Bows can be a bit tricky. You hold on to mine and you can decide what mine's going to be called, because I like your names. What's it going to be called today?
Penelope.
Penelope. Great. Lovely name. And any idea what yours is going to be called today?
No.
Not yet. You need to look at her, do you, before you decide?
Yours just looks like Penelope.
It's definitely Penelope. Okay, well you have got a bow on the back now. There you are.
Oh, thank you.
There she is. Very nice. And now, oh, what's missing now? There's a lot missing from this, isn't there? Should we do the face? Yeah. I think we need to go for a face. Can you notice that the material covers your hand? This is what makes it a puppet. Because when you use a puppet, you don't want people to see your hand, because then they realise that it's actually a puppet. Okay, we want them to think this is real. So the longer the piece of material, I could have made mine even longer because obviously I've got a grown-up's size hand. But the longer the piece of material, the more likely it is to hide your hand so that you can move your puppet around. Okay, right, how are we doing? Don't worry about those bits down the side, they're fine. They'll sort themselves out in a little while. We need to draw a face. Now, you could just draw it on with a felt tip. That's actually probably the easiest way. I quite like that way. Or if you want to, in your pack you've got some sticker eyes, like this. And you could choose a pair of sticker eyes to put on, just like I did to this one earlier. It's got no clothes on, sorry. Oh, naked puppet alert. But you could look at that face there. I've used sticker eyes and I've done a little nose there and some big lips like that. Or you could use a little sticker. Here's a red sticker. I hadn't thought about that one. Give it a little clown nose. There you go. It's a bit like a clown. There you are, like that. Okay. So those are other options that you could do. I think I'm going to nick some of your pens. Is that okay? And with eyes, with puppets, eyes are really, really important in any kind of puppet that you have. It's very important that the eyes are big, because that is what makes the audience believe that that puppet is real. Yeah. Okay. So eyes and mouths are important too, but the eyes catch their attention. So let's draw some eyes, Emily. I'm going to draw some eyes here. Oops, my eyes aren't great actually. I hope yours are better than mine.
I don't think it is.
No, okay. So I've drawn some eyes. There you go. It's some eyes there. I wish I'd practiced these eyes first before I did them, because they're not as nice as I wanted, but that's what happens when you're trying to video something. And then I'm going to need a little nose. A little nose. Oh, she's got a pointy nose. I slipped. She's got a pointy nose and really big eyes, and she looks slightly scary now. And I think she's going to have she's going to wear a lot of lipstick, my one. Yeah, there she goes.
Gorgeous.
Because she's gorgeous. She's Penelope and she's gorgeous. There you are.
Penelope's gorgeous.
Are they? All Penelopes are gorgeous. So if your name's Penelope, you are gorgeous.
I hope.
And you might want to put some eyebrows on. I'm going to put some eyebrows on mine. Oh my goodness, Penelope. You are looking very unusual. Right, there we go. Here's Penelope's lovely face. Oh, she's beautiful. There she is. Now, what more? Oh, yours is really nice. See, Emily's done hers a little bit neater than mine. And look at that lovely face. Now, don't go too close to the camera, Emily, because we always know what happens when you go too close to the camera.
It goes blurry.
It goes blurry. But if we put them together, we have two bald ladies going out. They look a little bit, I don't know whether you've ever seen the Roald Dolls, the witches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they look a little bit like that at the moment. How can we change this to make them look a bit more friendly, maybe?
Some hair.
Some hair. There's nothing wrong with bald head. Obviously, bald head can look very, very beautiful and very glamorous, but I think that my one in particular needs some hair to distract from its rather strange face. So, what are you choosing? Oh, right, she's going to go with, are you going to go with this stuff? This is lots of shredded paper. Whoops. So you could go for shredded paper. You could go for a little bit of, is this sort of a sponge? Oh, actually,
That looks quite
I think that looks quite nice. I think I might go for that. I think Penelope rather likes that big bouffant hair. So I'm going with that.
to cover her face.
To cover her face, yeah. So I'm going to actually use a glue stick here. You've got sellotape in the back of in your packs, so you could use sellotape. You can double side the sellotape if you want to. As I say, PVA glue is always really good for sticking, and hot glue gun. I'm a big fan. So if you've got a hot glue gun at home, you can use that. If not, you can do what I've done. Do you know what? I think now she's looking pretty good. I think that suits her. There you go. So this is Penelope. And Penelope, maybe she should have a feather in her hair. Oh, let's have a little look. I've got, how are you doing?
Not really well.
Look, I've got a little feather here. Now, feathers always stick to your fingers. You may remember from the Easter craft videos that we did that we had a few problems with feathers. Feathers were flying everywhere. There's some feathers there. Okay. Because feathers are so light and fluffy, they stick to your fingers very easily, particularly if you've got gluey ones like me. Mine are a bit sticky for my fingers. Yeah, sticky fingers. So I'm going to try and put that down Penelope's hair like that. Oh, nice, look. There she goes. Looking good, Penelope. And how's yours going on there, Emily?
I don't know.
Right, Penelope's just going to sit behind us like that, laughing at your creation. I'm sure it's going to be brilliant then. And as she's sitting there, I think we also say that we don't have to just make girls. Okay, you don't have to just make people with dresses. You could actually make one, perhaps try and do it with trousers. Oh, here's Tinky. Those of you who haven't seen our cat before, this is Tinkerbell. She usually comes up when we've got feathers involved. So Emily's got feathers, Tinky. What do you think? Oh, she thinks that's nice. And what do you think to Penelope? I think she's a bit scared. Right, Penelope's gone back over there. So we were having a little thought, weren't we, earlier? Is that how can we make this not have a dress? Okay? Because there may be some of you out there who think, oh, I really don't want to just have a whole load of people in dresses. So I thought maybe a shorter piece of material. This is an experiment we're going to do now. You pop a shorter bit of material inside. I'm going to use it on this funny one here. And again, you need a bit of pipe cleaner. So I'm going to need half a pipe cleaner. Do you have half a pipe cleaner to hand or not? No? If not, no. I'll cut half a pipe cleaner. Oh, look, I do. It's on the floor. So I'm going to get half pipe cleaner. Remember what we do? We put it on and we do a twist. And we tuck in the hands. Don't know whether you can see there, so that you don't poke yourself on the wiry bits. Bring it over and then here. Right, now I'm going to think about how I can make it look as this, though this one hasn't got a dress, but it's got a top on instead. So I think I could have even done that material a bit shorter, I think. But I'm going with this one now because it's on. So you're going to wear this one for me. What can this one be called? Is it going to be a boy, this one? What do you reckon?
Frank.
Frank. This is Frank. Friendly Frank, this one is. We've had scary Penelope, petrifying Penelope, over there. And we're going to have Friendly Frank. And Friendly Frank is going to have a belt here. I'm going to wrap round this pipe cleaner as much as I can. Here. Right. Like this. We're laughing because our cat is sitting down in front of us, blinking at us, thinking, laughing, thinking, you two look so strange sitting there talking to yourselves. So, there we go. So he's actually got a belt. Now, it looks as though he's got trousers, doesn't it? So,
oh yeah.
It looks like he's got one leg. But we could try and make this look like two legs by I'm going to just draw a line in the middle here. But obviously with this one, when you hold it, you're going to be able to see your hand because you haven't got the material covering your hand, which is why I always do long material normally. But I think it's important that we show that you can make ones with trousers as well. Let's do some green trousers. So I've just drawn some little shoes on at the bottom there. And I'm going to just colour in.
I'm still stuck on my hair.
It's stuck in your hair? What are you trying to use on it?
I don't know.
I should use something light on your hair. Where's the wool? You've got wool in your pack. And these little blue bits.
Where's the wool?
There's some brown wool on your table. Should be some brown wool there.
It's not wool.
No, there I can see the wool. Here's the wool.
Oh.
You could use the brown wool like this. Okay, and then you could stick it there. And would you like a bit of sellotape?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And should we show everybody at home? So sticking the sellotape down through the middle and over, actually, she's got a bob. She looks good. I like that. What do you think?
You just stuck her hair.
That's all right. That's fine. Lovely. And in the meantime, Friendly Frank is here, and Friendly Frank has got some trousers. Can you see? There you go. What do you think? Does that sort of work? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it? So Friendly Frank has got a pair of trousers on and a shorter top. He's going to ask Penelope to dance.
Oh.
Excuse me, beautiful Penelope, may I have this dance? Oh, certainly. Let's have a dance. Oh, you're a rubbish dancer. I want to dance with that one over there. How dare you? Oh, so there you go. You can start a puppet show off. Put those over there. And how's your one doing? She's perfecting over there with her one just there. So, we also have another example here for hair. This one was made at one of my workshops at Get Creative in Brighton. I run lots of drama and dance and arts and crafts workshops for children aged 1 to 11. And this is one of the lovely outfits that somebody made in one of my workshops. And can you see the hair there? Now the hair on this one is actually a load of tissue paper that's just been stuck on the back, which looks nice. And perhaps you could add a little bow or something nice up in the corner there as well. I think that would look rather lovely. So what do you think this one should be called, Emily? Don't know, Goldilocks. I'm going to call her Goldilocks because she's got lovely golden hair. So Goldilocks, yes, I'm looking to see where the big bad wolf is. Don't know where the big bad wolf is. I've just seen the 3 bears and they wouldn't let me eat their porridge or go in their bed or anything. And so I'm going to just make sure I don't bump into the big bad wolf. So she's going to go over there. She's going to be looked after by Penelope.
Bears, not big bad.
No, she's already seen the bears, so she's going to make sure that she doesn't see the big bad wolf because she's on her way to see Little Red Riding Hood. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So make up any of your own stories. Bring all the nursery fairy tales to life, the nursery rhymes to life, any stories that you know, anything you've watched on TV. You can even pretend these are members of your family and turn them into a little puppet show. It'd be very funny. If you sit behind your sofa, perhaps you could get a cushion or something. Actually, I'll show you with this. Or sit behind your sofa and you get your little people like this. Then you can make them come to life and talk away and do a really, really good play. So Emily, are you done?
No.
We need to show this one now because we need to finish off our episode. Oh, lovely hair. Can we show the back of that? Look at the hair on that. It's rather lovely. She is rather beautiful. Is this Cinderella?
No.
No. Who is it then? Has she got a name yet?
No.
Oh, no. She needs a name.
I can't think of one.
Oh, can't I call her Cinderella? Because look, I think she's got lovely hair. She reminds me, do you know what I'm going to call her? Emily. This is Emily. She's got the lovely dark hair and she's got your really lovely smile. There you go. So there we have it. We have lots of different puppets for you to make, wooden spoon puppets for you to make. And in our next video, we are going to make paper bag puppets. So in your little box, you've got some paper bags. If you haven't got them, just get yourself some little paper bags and some sticks and we'll show you how to make them. We have some shout outs.
Shout outs.
Shout outs. And today my shout outs come in a Lego magazine. So Emily, who would you like to shout out? Go on, your shout outs. Who are you going to shout out to?
Tommy, Harry, my brothers, and Louisa, my friend.
There you go. And I'm going to shout out to Phoebe and Thea and Amelie and to Farah. Hiya, Farah.
Hi.
And to Imogen today as well. Hi, Imogen. Hope you're having lots of fun making all of these things at home. We're going to go now, but don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.